Ripple's legal battle with the SEC has taken another dramatic turn. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, recently decided to drop its appeal against Ripple, marking what many consider a major victory for the company. However, despite this decision, Ripple has yet to withdraw its own cross-appeal. Why? Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently addressed this issue, shedding light on the company's considerations moving forward. The decision by the SEC to abandon its appeal comes after years of legal disputes that have significantly affected Ripple's operations in the United States. Garlinghouse announced the SEC's decision, emphasizing that this move signals the end of a prolonged and costly legal battle. However, this doesn't mean that all issues between Ripple and the SEC have been fully resolved. Ripple had previously filed a cross-appeal following the SEC's initial challenge to Judge Annalisa Torres' ruling. While the SEC has now backed down, Ripple has yet to make a decision on whether it will also drop its appeal. This has left many in the crypto community wondering why Ripple is still holding on to its legal challenge. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, Garlinghouse explained the reasoning behind Ripple's hesitation. The primary issue revolves around a $125 million fine imposed by Judge Torres and additional legal restrictions placed on Ripple's future institutional sales of XRP. According to Garlinghouse, these aspects of the ruling require further clarification before Ripple decides its next move. He pointed out that before the SEC filed its appeal, Ripple had already accepted the $125 million penalty. However, with the SEC now retreating, Garlinghouse believes it may be time to reassess whether the penalty should still stand. He also mentioned that the new leadership at the SEC, which is perceived as more crypto-friendly under the Trump administration, could influence the outcome of any final decisions. Garlinghouse described the current situation as a crossroads for Ripple. The company must now determine whether to proceed with its appeal in an attempt to overturn the fine and injunction or negotiate with the SEC to settle all remaining issues. If an agreement can be reached, Ripple may be able to drop its appeal in exchange for reduced penalties or the elimination of certain restrictions. Interestingly, Ripple has already set aside the $125 million fine in escrow, indicating that it has complied with the original ruling in part. However, Garlinghouse stated that Ripple would not mind having that back. This suggests that the company is actively considering ways to reclaim the funds as part of a broader settlement. Legal experts have also weighed in on the situation. Pro-crypto attorney Fred Rispoli expressed surprise at the SEC's decision to withdraw its appeal without first requiring Ripple to drop its own challenge. He speculated that a behind-the-scenes agreement might already be in place, possibly involving a reduced fine for Ripple. However, Rispoli did not comment on whether the SEC might reconsider the permanent injunction that Judge Torres imposed. This aspect remains a key issue for Ripple as it looks to fully resolve its legal entanglements and move forward. With the SEC officially stepping back from its appeal, the ball is now in Ripple's court. The company must decide whether to continue fighting for a more favorable ruling or negotiate a settlement that would bring an end to all remaining legal disputes. Either way, the outcome will be critical for Ripple's future operations and the broader cryptocurrency industry. For now, all eyes remain on Ripple's next move as the legal saga inches toward a final resolution.